Hola, ¿cómo estás? Soy NELY AROCALYPSE. Bienvenido a mi casa. Well, a mi cabaña en el campo. Mira. Yeah, how's it going? Just thought I'd introduce myself. Obviously, I've got an album coming out this week, so I thought I'd just say hello. Hola, soy Neil. Soy de Inglaterra, soy de Yorkshire, en el norte. Es muy bacana, muy linda. Es muy verde, como acá. Here are my three dogs. We've got Nougat. Hello, Nougat. She will be appearing in a video shortly. Baloo, oh, licking his parts. And Mickey, yeah, and the little van, little Betsy there. Oh. So yeah, we've been quarantining in coastal Chile here, just 2 hours from Santiago, near Mendocino. And yeah, it's beautiful. Look, lots of trees, lots of flowers. It's pretty dry. But yeah, it's been very good. So, what is NELY AROCALYPSE? What's it all about? Well, you see, Nelly is un concepto. Well, it's not me, but it's me. But anyway, yeah. I've been playing in pubs in Yorkshire and open mic nights for maybe 20 odd years. No, I think 13 years under NELY AROCALYPSE. Before that with Cheesy Bammer. And yes, so I've done covers, Tenacious D, Alice Cooper, The Doors, written some of my own stuff as well. Hobgoblin, you might have heard it, probably not. But yeah, so yeah, obviously the world's been going crazy for the last 6 months with the dogs. Oh look, she's going for a little walk with the dogs, as you can see, beautiful countryside. Being stuck here, not being able to work. My plans originally were to go south to Patagonia and get looking for land, because I've sold all my possessions in England, but been stuck here. So, you know, always been passionate about music, rock, metal, Alice, Danzig, Sabbath, Motorhead, Testament, Wolfsbane, you name it. I like all kinds of metal. So yeah, thought I'd write an album just on my laptop using Reaper, which is good. It's good. Just plugging my guitar in. It's free drum plugs in and what have you. So yeah, so that's what it is. Es un album muy eccentric, a bit like me. So yeah, but yeah, oh, there's helicopters over there. This weekend is a lot of it's a 1 year anniversary in Santiago in Chile. Un año atrás era muchas manifestaciones contra el gobierno. Lots of manifestations, lots of demonstrations, and yeah, a lot of, you know, against the it was initially started by the metro prices, because they were putting them up, but South America's got a lot of problems. You know, the pension's crap, the healthcare's crap, basic wages is really low. You know, I don't think you realise how lucky we've got it in the UK and what have you till you move to here. But you know, the people you meet are lovely. But yeah, I mean, in this part of the world it's a bit more quaker. What do you think, Baloo? He's just chilling. Yeah, but it's interesting anyway. So yeah, because it's a year anniversary this weekend, Dia 18, the 18th, we're expecting, well, there have been a lot of riots in Santiago, in Plaza de Dignidad and others. So yeah, so there's a lot of military. So hopefully moving down south it's going to be more tranquila. Anyway, so next week I'm going to be launching the album. Maybe Monday, maybe Wednesday, we'll see. Yeah, it's 12.5 tracks. I say that because 2 of the tracks are pretty short. One's a tranquilo track and the other one's yeah, just a bit of a musical. Yeah, we've got tracks talking about trees, the environment, political uprise, you know, problems, new world orders. Obviously with the lockdown, governments have got a lot of power, and there's some awful things happening in the world. For me, I still, you know, I think what's been happening with Uyghur Muslims has been pretty awful, and it seems weird that no one, you know, the press doesn't mention it, and it's sad, really. So I think, you know, so one of the songs sort of covers about, concentration camps and how we can't ignore it. And in a lot of countries we seem to forget that personal freedom, freedom of choice, freedom of speech is something that a lot of people don't have. So remember, we should fight for that, I think. Also, what else? Another song's about, it's a single. I have been tweaking it a bit. I did launch it on YouTube and Bandcamp. Salvan a los niños, save the children. Obviously, it's in Spanish. My wife is Chilean. Paula, she puts up with a lot. And obviously I live here, so I wanted to do a bit of Spanish. So I tried my really bad Spanish out. So there you go. So that's it. That's against child trafficking. Every moment there's over 1 million kids being trafficked around the world. It's disgusting. Sexual abuse, cheap labour. It's terrible. It's a lot of things. Like I say, I've touched on stuff on this album that doesn't seem to get covered by the main press these days. It's just, politics and Trump and the coronavirus and all that crap. And for me, a lot of politics don't really affect normal people. It's just two parties which ultimately, are there working for the elites and the bankers and what have you. So for me, I think politics, unless we have parties, if I vote for anyone, it'd probably be Green Party. Or, we need, well, I'm not going to get political, but I think we need to be politicians to fight for us, fight for the working class and the normal folks and not just the ones who've got plenty of money. So, yeah, but I've not gone political because I'm not political. I stay away from politics when I can. But, but I've said, remember, that our personal freedoms are important, but they can as easily be taken away from us. So we got that. We got trees, so protecting the environment. I watched that really good, interesting Michael Moore documentary about What Planet Are the Humans, and it's really interesting because obviously, there's a big push now for sustainable types of power, getting away from coal, gas, solar, wind. Although at the end of the day, when you look into it, they're no real better for the environment because they're all made from petrochemicals. They're all used, and you still need a coal or gas-fired power station to run them. So now there's a big push for burning trees to make electricity, which is green fuel, but obviously that's counterproductive because you're releasing more carbon in than the trees can take in. So I'm just saying, it generally, it's the billionaires that seem to start trends. It's going to obviously make them lots of money. People get on board, think it's a good idea, but ultimately not. So that's another one. That's Trees for Profit. No, Trees of the World Unite. I think ultimately what we can take away from that, we need to use less power. We need to use less things. We need to stop buying as much stuff. Use things like biogas, get solar panels on your house. Solar panels do create problems making them, but still, if you can, have lesser devices. I don't have a TV. Don't think you need a TV really. But live a bit more chilled with the environment, What else? And then we've got songs on Demon Cat, Cthulhu. Obviously, it's a piss take. Well, it's a kind of trick on words of Cthulhu, of course, the H.P. Lovecraft's elder one of the great gods who lives subterraneously under the world till he arises. But I did a design for a t-shirt last year. It was a Cthulhu, so I thought I'd write a song about it. So there you go. It's a bit black metal. What else? We got a song about Next, which is a outer space being. Another kind of Cthulhu kind of influenced idea about a great being in space that while he's sleeping, life goes on, but now he started waking up. Strange things are happening. I don't mention necessarily the lockdown, but scary times. So when Next starts waking up, that's when your mind starts playing your tricks and things go crazy. So so there you go. That's going to be on the album. What else? Got Order of the Moon, about a werewolf cult, about rich people turning into werewolves and using people as the victims. Mosquito. Millions of mosquitoes around here. What else? Meteor Shit Shower is about a meteor storm. Oh, another mosquito. yeah, there you go. Listen to it, see what you think. It's only going to be on for about £4.50 or something like that on Bandcamp. It's at NELY AROCALYPSE. That's NELY. Well, the link will be down there. So yeah, but I thought I'd introduce myself. You know, if you've seen me before, you know, I think in these strange times there are certain subjects I have covered, but I've tried to make them interesting. The music's quite heavy. I don't know, it's a mix of, well, there's a bit of doom on there, and there's a few thrashy tracks, and whatever. What else is a thrash? There's a kind of 2000 indie rock sounding one as well. So I've mixed my influences. I kind of thought, instead of making it just a thrash album or a heavy metal album, I'd kind of mix it with styles that mix it with styles that I've liked growing up, because I think when you grew up in the 90s, especially in metal, you liked everything from glam right through to thrash. So there you go. So yeah, I don't know if you like your kind of 90s, 80s, whatever your metal, then you might like it. Listen to it, see what you think. You know, I've tried to make it fun. It's not all political, obviously. I mean, I've not made it over political, because I think it turns a lot of people off. I've tried to make it interesting, but I think it's all things that we could think about when we're getting on with our lives. Hopefully you're all getting on well, and yeah, cheers for hanging out and watching the video. I hope I ain't bored you too much. Yeah, with further ado, my dogs are going to say bye, so say bye, Baloo. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there you go. So Baloo obviously looks like a bit. And Mickey, what do you think? Yeah, no, yeah, there you go. Well, yeah, so, que te va bien, saludos, you know, cuídate, and what have you. And yeah, hopefully you'll listen to the album and enjoy it. And if there's any comments of that, listen up. All right, take it easy. See you later. Bye.